lot of talk right now about Facebook ads,
Right.
and some of the ad strategies that are out there. What are your thoughts? What are some of the trends going on right now when it comes to leveraging Facebook ads and some of the new ad strategies?
Obviously, huge opportunity with Facebook and their ad platform, given just the sheer volume of people on Facebook. There was a little hiccup in the sense that, as you know, Facebook got sued by the federal government, and many of the targeting mechanisms that real estate professionals were used to, income and geographic and demographic targeting mechanisms, are no longer available. So that makes promoting your listings or your mortgage products more difficult, because everybody's subject to the same rules, which is basically a 15-mile radius around sort of the pin that you drop in the location. Now, with content like what we're doing for our subscribers, where we're writing about news and events happening at a local level, those pieces and those ads are not subject to the same restrictions, because you're not promoting real estate or loan products. So you don't have those same restrictions that you have when you're promoting those products. So with content, we are able to actually do a lot more in terms of narrowly targeting particular geography, as well as adding some interest categories to target the folks that we want to get in front of. That is available with content, not available with some of the pure listing ad promotion or loan product messaging. So another reason why, if you're not doing so already, you should really start to develop a strong hyperlocal content strategy.
We get this all the time. Traditional Facebook ads versus retargeting. What are your thoughts there, and what's more effective and what's more efficient?
Yeah, so the retargeting ads, it's like when you look at a pair of shoes on Amazon and you see that pair of shoes following you around everywhere on the internet, right? It's the same concept with the strategies that we implement for our subscribers. You start with the content, right? And then because it's hyperlocal, it generally gets a lot of engagement. By engagement, I mean people are clicking through to read the entire article, or they're liking it, or they're sharing it with their friends, or they're commenting. Every single one of those actions is, first of all, the customer raising their hand, somebody generally that you might not know because it's outside of your friends, followers, and connections. They're raising their hand and saying, hey, I found what you said to be interesting. That's an interesting opportunity right there to connect with them. When people are liking your content, you should immediately invite them to follow your business page, because that's how you increase your sphere of influence and sort of develop that brand recognition with people that weren't initially in your circles. So there's an opportunity there. Now, in the back end, you're actually able to pixel them, like tag them, and put them into retargeting buckets, so that when you want to tell them what it is you actually do from a business perspective, selling a home or promoting your loan products, you can get that loan product messaging in front of that retargeting group. So if you think about that strategy, what it's doing is you build trust and engagement and recognition with content that people care about, and then tell them what you do with your business message. So, and you just keep building upon that, right? Every piece of content you put out there builds that audience even more. And then you have the opportunity to get your loan product into an ever-growing retargeting, remarketing group. It's the same as like with, analog offline channels. First, you got to build a trust and engagement, then you tell them what to do. So the content builds that trust and engagement, builds the audience. And as you're doing that, you then tell them what you do.
Yeah, it's like retargeting is almost like follow-up, if you will. An analogy, it's similar to, like open houses, for example. Realtor opens up the house, you get the neighbors, you get the prospects, they all come in, they preview the home. As soon as they walk in or before they leave, they're all asked to sign the little guest book.
Right.
Right. And so they all sign it, it's all done. And later that evening or the next day, the real estate professional is going to, go on his computer and just start write up follow-up emails, right? Hey, thank you
Right.
for visiting the open house. If there's any questions that you have, blah, blah, blah. They put them in the drip campaign and you start marketing them, right? And then every open house that you have, you kind of just build on that list. It just added to your CRM. It's the same thing, just doing it online. Right?
Correct. And now with COVID, there aren't many people going to open houses, right? So
Yeah.
aside from, in our minds, that being a pretty inefficient process and, kind of dribbles the sort of retargeting audience into the buckets, with some of the more robust online strategies, you can really increase your retargeting audience very quickly.